Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today's video is going to be a chatty trying on skincare video, Korean skincare. Yesstyle was kind enough to send me what they call their winter dry skin favorites over here. So we're going to be trying on some products from B-Lab today, from Rovectin, Dr. Surical, by Wishtrend, I'm from. If you would like a discount, I will put up my Yesstyle rewards code. Remember, you can combine that with any coupons, and Yesstyle's running quite a few coupons this month, given the Black Friday deals that seem to run all month long. And I will also be trying on a few Round Lab products. I'm so mad at myself. I don't know how I forgot to tell you all that my video of skincare brands I want to try in 2023 totally excluded the last two I'm trying this year, which is Round Lab for November and then Axis Y for December. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. I am kind of leaving out the elephant in the room, aren't I? Yeah, so. I finally went back to my natural hair color. Not to say it's, you know, the color I was born with, because life is cruel like that, but rather the color I feel most natural in, or colors. I also, for whatever reason, thought it was a good idea to curl my hair this morning with the curling iron. I bought this one from Bedhead. I thought this would make it easier. It actually made it a lot harder. It took me double the time because I could only do the top portion and then the bottom portion. You have to wrap the hair around this spiral. I thought it would make it easier. It made it harder. Why is that the story of life? Why is that? Let's get into this routine. I'm going to start with the B-Lab Cica Barrier 5.5 Gel Cleanser, which I actually bought myself recently as well. I've heard a lot about this company. I think it's the matcha cleanser that everybody loves from B-Lab. Blab. Oh, Blab would be such a great brand name. We need more humor in our skincare. So I'll, of course, have the ingredients of all these products up on the screen for you. I will tell you that I had to type out a lot of the ingredients list. They are different on Yesstyle than on the boxes here. That story that is a tale as old as time. But basically, this is a pH 5.5 cleanser with some Cica extract as well as panthenol. I want to find out if it's going to be more of a straightforward gel or kind of a foaming. Looks like it's going to be a straightforward gel. Oh yeah, that's a very gentle gel cleanser. That's exactly what I like, so that's good news. No, it's foaming up a little bit. It's doing a little bit of foaming. I am so happy that I finally took the time to do my hair again. The only reason you ever see me looking blonde is because I haven't found the time to dye my hair the colors that actually make me happy. And my hair is pretty fine, so it's not that it really even takes me all that long to do my hair. It's the cleanup. It's the cleanup that takes a while. But anyway, the chat for today's video is a kind of a direct result of dyeing my hair. Don't worry, it will all make sense in this video. I had all this time while doing my hair and while doing the cleanup to think about something that kind of bothers me in a lot of skincare spaces, and that is the construct of using skincare products so that you look younger. Be right back, I'm gonna wash this off. I'm back. That was actually a really nice cleanser. Very pleased with that. I want so badly to tell you about Round Lab, but we're gonna hold off on it because I'm gonna make a whole video on it. Anyway, we're moving on to the I'm From Scrub Mask. Fig Scrub Mask, rather. This is a product I have tried before. I have one behind me, in fact. Oh no, I also have spoilers for the next video behind me. Oh well, it's okay. This is a 10-minute exfoliating mask. I have to be pretty careful and gentle in the way I apply physical exfoliators lately. No. Not just physical exfoliators, all of them. Chemical exfoliators as well. Oh, my dyed scalp is peeking through. Yeah, so I tried a new hair dye. I've never tried this brand before. It was 50% off in the Ulta Gorgeous Hair event. Wait, no, there's a longer story here. So I actually bought a lavender color that did absolutely nothing for my hair. It turned it a little bit more grayish white. Any hairstylists watching this video know exactly why that happened. Yeah, I had too much yellow in my hair. So this time I went, okay, I'm gonna have to buy a really bold purple. And it was the, what's that brand? Aussie Fox or something? I've heard of them, but I'd never tried them. So anyway, I bought that one. This is a very nice, bold color, but it bleeds a lot. Oh my goodness. It was dyeing my nails purple, so I went with the if you can't beat 'em, join 'em approach. had to clip my hair up because I really don't want to have to wash it any sooner than I have to. Anyway, so if you are newer to this channel, you might not know that I had a very funny relationship in college with student loans, and that is to say I was absolutely terrified of them. I managed to get 2 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree, all without any student loans, because I was terrified of them for very good reason. But I worked so much and so many different jobs, and some of those jobs involved checking IDs, which is sort of like saying my job was to play the guess how old I am game. So I'm pretty used to that game as a result. But because I've had those kind of jobs, I feel like it is so frustrating to see a lot of the kind of ideas in the skincare community around what makes somebody look younger. I never looked at skin. I never looked at skin to judge how old somebody is. Do you know what I looked at? Do you know why I brought up hair in the beginning of this video? You gotta hear me out. Hair is the #1 way that I could tell information about you, and this is true to this day. Your hair, your cut, your color, the way you style it tells me not only how old you are, but also where you are from. It tells me about your personality, it tells me a lot of information, and I suspect that's true for the vast majority of people, whether they've, really thought about it or not. And after that, it would have to be your clothing choices. This one is not as reliable because the way people dress for work and the way people dress to go out are pretty different, but in general, the types of clothing you choose still does tell a lot about your age. Which is exactly why I find myself so flustered when people judge whether skincare products work or not on whether they've made them look younger or not. It's such a moot point. And also, as somebody for whom one of my degrees is in psychology, I would also say it's not really a very good approach. It's not a very rewarding approach. And so I think it's such a better approach to focus on skin health first and then reap the benefits from there. Whether your skin looks like you take care of it, whether your skin is glowing from just, general good health and a good skincare routine. So I just rinsed off and I was every bit as gentle in rinsing as I was in applying. I've got to say, I do actually really like this. I had kind of forgotten because, again, everybody hates physical exfoliants, it seems. But yeah, if you like physical exfoliators, this is nice. It smells really good if you like your pleasant smells in skincare, which works for some people. And now I'm going to do a little bit of toning. And this is not Indie Lee, this is my Round Lab mugwort. I'm so surprised Round Lab isn't on Yesstyle. I can't figure that one out. I always felt like Yesstyle had the biggest selection out there. Anyway, review of that coming soon. So we have a couple of Ampoules today. I don't know if I want to try them both or what to do with these, but I got the By Wish Trend Sarah Barrier Soothing Ampoule, which has such a nice ingredients list. I just want you all to know that I have one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater stuck in my head. That is packaged quite well in there. Oh, it's really nice packaging though. Let me see what the texture on this one is like. Kind of one of those creamy type of serums, but oh yeah, it definitely blends out nicely. And then the other ampoule is the Dr. Ciracle Royal Vita Propolis 33 ampoule. That's a tiny little bottle. So that's a gel. Oh, that absorbs quickly. Okay. I want to try both on. You definitely don't need to, but it's part of the life of trying on skincare products. I just don't know in what order, because they seem to kind of have the same weight to them. I guess we'll start with the Dr. Ciracle. This one also had the wrong ingredients list online, so I typed it out for you. It is a very interesting formula. Some vitamin C, niacinamide, some sea buckthorn. It does have a little bit of a smell to it, kind of that rose water smell, which you might expect. Let's give this a try. It's a little bit more of a higher viscosity product, but it does definitely absorb nicely. Coming back to the age conversation, there's already been some kind of funny business that's happened over on TikTok. I think this was actually in the wellness space. There was somebody who was claiming to be in their 40s, but they were actually in either their 20s or their 30s. That is so fascinating that that happened, because my generation and prior, if you were gonna lie about your age, you'd lie in the other direction. It's only now, and only because of the oddities of the internet and people just wanting so badly to get attention online, I guess, that people would even consider lying in the opposite direction. Oh, in wellness, if you think about it, that is definitely a space where people are trying to sell you, ideas of health and looking more youthful, same as skincare. And if you want to sell people on that and you have absolutely no moral compass, then you might want to lie about your age. I'm actually 60. You should buy the products that I'm applying to my skin. Ew, it's so icky to me. It's so icky. I don't like it at all. But yeah, that's a real thing to keep an eye out for. There's also somebody on TikTok, and listen, I'm not a drama channel, so I'm not naming any names here, but there's somebody who is in her early 30s, and oh, the content she makes, it hurts me so much as somebody who is also somewhere in my 30s. I'm moving on to this by Wish Trend Sarah Barrier Soothing Ampoule. So the thing that's so painful to me is that she always makes this content where she's like, look at me, I look not decrepit, and yet I'm in my 30s. She looks young because she's in her 30s. Your 30s aren't old. It's not old. It's not old. I also feel like people don't really know what your 30s looks like, though. I blame this partially on not even just social media and filters, but also on the media. For decades and decades, teenagers have been played by people in their 20s, right? I'm losing my point, so let me make sure to box it up all nicely for you. My point is, I just don't understand why there's a negativity associated with looking the exact age you are. If you are 34, it's okay to look 34. If you are 42, it's okay to look 42. Oh no, this Rovectin is going to be hard to open. Well, maybe not. I was so nervous when I saw that Yesstyle had sent this over, the Rovectin Skin Essentials Barrier Repair Face Oil. The ingredients are wrong on this one. I've almost bought this so many times, but I check the ingredients and go, oh no, it has bergamot in it. Lo and behold, it does not have bergamot in it. I do feel like K-Beauty products change their formulas a lot. So this is a good change, I would say. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a couple drops of this in the Beauty of Joseon Dynasty cream, which I do love. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop out some of this Dynasty cream, and then I'm going to add one or two drops of this, and I'm going to mix it up with my very optional skincare brushes. Very optional. I think the bottom line for me with the age conversation is I feel like if we live in a society where we are told that it's not okay to look the actual age we are, is that not a sign of internalized ageism? It feels like just another one of these know something is wrong with you and it needs to be fixed aspects of society that, why is this a bad thing? And I guess the thing that really bugs me about it is that if we've decided collectively that 30 is an old age, what on earth do we think of 50, 60, 70, 80, 90? People are living to be in their hundreds now. Is that how you say that sentence? And truthfully, shouldn't we want to aspire to that? Shouldn't we want to live as long of a life as we can, to experience as much of this reality as we can? I think that sounds kind of fun. Imagine the things that people who are in their hundreds imagine what they've seen in their lives. Oh my goodness. It must be so fascinating. Well, my friends, I think that's about all I wanted to cover in today's video, except for one more thing, and that is my face and sunscreen. I'm gonna try out the Round Lab Stick Sunscreen today. Usually I prefer these for travel, but it's the only one I haven't tried out of the 3 I've bought, so we'll give it a try. I was worried this shape would not be easy to apply around my eye area, but it's actually working. Do you see me applying it like I'm using a gua sha? I just can't help it. I can't help it. It's instinct at this point. This is going on nicely. It's got a good amount of little glidiness to it. It's the end of the video. I'm out of linguistics today. Okay, so just to be extra cautious, I'm going to kind of smudge this into place a little better, but I think that I think that applied pretty well. Don't know if I hit the SPF on the packaging. I never know that with sunscreen sticks, right? That's always the question with them, but they are nice for touch-ups. Actually, I feel like, if anything, people have been discovering sunscreen sticks a little more lately, haven't they? It is a little shiny, but alas, I can't complain. My skin does feel pretty comfortable. So that does it for our skincare routine, our AM skincare routine today. Some final thoughts for you. I wanted to close with a post that I saw on RSCA a long time ago at this point, and I think about it all the time. There was this guy who was really upset. He was going, I'm in my 20s, and people think I'm in my 30s. What am I doing wrong with my skincare routine? So I go and open up his picture, and lo and behold, in his picture, he is wearing a suit and tie. Anyway, I just remember thinking, bro, anybody who is telling you you look older, they're trying to compliment you. They're trying to compliment you. They're not saying, oh, your skin, what a mess, you look like a decrepit crypt keeper 30-year-old. No, they're trying to say you look professional. It's a good thing. Bro, it's a good thing. I think about that a lot. I worry about it a lot. And I just wanted to share my thoughts on that today in this video. Let me know your thoughts. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you again to Yesstyle for sending over these products. Links will be in the description box below. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all next time.